All right, welcome to part two. Part two, this is the assembly video for the TSPROF system Pioneer, okay, the Pioneer model, and they sent that to me. I have already done the unboxing video. The link to that unboxing video will be down below. This is the assembly video, and we will do this, and I apologize for any parts where the camera doesn't have everything in camera, right? Where some things are kind of out of camera. I wasn't watching the camera close enough while I was doing the assembly, but I hope you understand. I've seen the video, I've looked it over, and I edit it a lot. But I think there's enough there that you'll be able to understand how to assemble it. The instructions are in Russian, but they do have enough graphic instructions there to where illustrations to where you'll be able to do it on your own anyhow. You don't need to watch this necessarily, but it may be helpful to you to understand. The system is very heavy duty, nice quality. I guess that's what makes it stand apart from a lot of the other systems out there. It's going to be one of those things you could use for a lifetime and pass it down and go again and again, right? Okay, so I've got friends that have the TSPROF system. They've got nothing but good things to say. Let's watch the assembly video, and then the part three will be we're going to sharpen knives. All right? Thank you. Now, we're going to put this, so we just took those two screws out, and I'm going to put them back in now. I think that's all I needed to do. And they do give you the wrench that you need to do this. And maybe this also works on the jaws of life here. Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, they do. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. So I thought I needed my own thing, but I do have a driver that's a dedicated one for this size, but okay. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Okay, so now we have laid it out. This is an optional base right here. So instead of the base that it comes with, we're gonna take a look at getting this out of here and putting this bad boy on here. Oh, and they gave me a, Allen wrench thing, and what else? Okay, so these come out and sit out here, but this is going to sit on here. So this is what we want to do, and we want to put this on here instead of on here. Okay. And, okay. There you go. Now, okay, and let's drop you dogs in here. Okay, and you as well. And then we can do this, right? And we are screwing the feed on this crazy thing that, of course, is gonna really spread the base out, so you got stability when you're sharpening. So it was nice of them to include this base. Shit, man, this is awesome, dog. And let's do this. There's no end to screwing on this thing, is there? I wonder what those other little nubs are. I guess we'll get far enough in, we'll figure out what these little clear things are. But I mean, these are rubberized here, so we're good for standing there. On here, okay, hold on. Still got to do this. Okay. So now, here's our base. Here's all our sharpening stones. We're going to put them over here. We ain't getting to that right away. But So far, so good. And I guess we can tighten that down if we want to keep it like that. Yeah, I mean, and then they'll have a little bit more, you know, tension on them when they move around. Okay. All right. So we're done with that. And then, like I was saying here, this will pull back and see this little thing comes out here. That's what pushes out and allows you to turn your clamps, which will be on this bar here, okay? So we put this on the end of this. And when you do that, when it's fastened on there, then you pull back on this lever and you can flip the knife over, okay? But right now, we're gonna put this and this on here. And that is the way that goes. And we can just use our little Allen wrench that they sent us to finish that installation off. There's that. Now we can push out and we can do that and click in and it's solid. Okay, good, good. We're getting there. We're almost done. Now we got to put these two dogs on here, okay? So you want to put the head of the screw facing up towards you because that's what you're going to use to clamp this down. But you got to take this out, okay? Unscrew it. See that? Oops. Okay, so we're going to put it over here, right? We're going to run these things on these channels here, like that. See? They're on this channel, but then you take it right back in behind here and put it on and screw it on. That way you can change these jaws in their position wherever. The one thing though is that you're gonna have a gap here. So you can put both jaws together on one side if you want. If you got a very short bladed knife, you can put both these jaws, you know, together on one side. Because if you put this on the other side, then there will be a gap of about, what, 1.5 inches or so. Now, if you got a longer bladed knife, like a 4-inch blade, or maybe 3.5, that'd be better. If you had a little, like, very small knife, then you might want to get both these jaws on one side. Okay, so now we got the clamps on here. We got this. We got this where you get done, you flip the knife over, locks in, because that's spring loaded, like that. That's nice. Okay, I like that. I like that way that's set up. Now what do? Well, we're gonna have to do this at some point in time, and we just put this schnozzle up here. And there you go. And then you can raise this however you want and lock it into place to get the correct angle you want on your, because your rod's gonna go through here. So, and I'm gonna make a pig's ear of it. Okay, so your rod's gonna go and connect up and it's gonna go through this eye right here, okay? And we want to push these together. And does it matter? I think we want all these bolts looking like this. Okay, so we got that together, and this is gonna hold the stone. Okay, so we'll want to maybe, oh, so they will be spring loaded here. How long are these dogs? Like an F400, and so this will need to go a little tighter than that. Okay, how about that? Because the spring is going to let us load this thing on. We want it to hold. And there. Ooh, maybe I went too far. Okay, There we go. Okay. That's going to hold. Definitely. So that'll hold your... This will hold your sharpening stone, so you can... The little set screw right there will move this part down, and then you got the spring on the other end that puts tension on it. That'll let you release it. Okay. So that kind of thing. And then you can see there's little bevels at the end. So they go into these, and it holds them securely without any them moving around while you're doing the sharpening. Or that's the idea. So just put that in there, and this in here. And I may have got it a little too... oh no, that's good. That'll sit in there. Well, that'll stay, that's for sure. Okay, so we're cool. Now what are we gonna do with the rod? Okay, this is like G1, this is G2. So the O-ring and this little dog have to come out. We're gonna insert the rod through the rod holder on this side, and it'll come out the other side, and then we can put the O-ring and the other stop together there. If I can line it up, there you go. Come on, line up. There we go. Okay, now put the O-ring on the back on the rod. And we need to make sure that where we're going to stop this, where we're going to stop, about right there. Okay, so I need to move up a little. Just about right there would be a good stop. Okay, so let's just lock this down here. Okay, so we got the O-ring stopping it, and it's about 1/4 inch shy of falling off the end of the blade when you pull it this way. And if you had a knife and you're... Oh, this has got to come up, that's for sure. Okay, let's get this up here. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Okay, pick it up, kick it up, pick it up. Okay, so this is going to be this. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done here, because I don't want the sharpening stone to go past the edge of the blade. And you still got plenty of... So yeah, this will be good. Travel all up and down here. The best I can tell. And then you flip it over and you can slide it into this little hole there, and it'll hold the whole thing up right here. And that's very new and kind of tight, but it'll wear in, right? So you just want to kick it over here, hold it there, sharpen, get ready to do something, kick it over here so it'll hold it up off the blade, you know, make your flip or whatever you want to do, and go do it again on the other side. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, I think I've got more parts. I'll check that out. Now we'll just have to see what these do. Okay, what do these do? I'll tell you what they do. They'll go and they're going to do this. So these adapters they gave me, okay, so they're set up for the rail over here, the bracket rail, and they slide on like this, okay? Now the thing is, they're there so that you can put your jaws closer together. There's one there and one on the other, so it moves it right over the center piece here, where you can't move the jaws any closer together. They have to be that far away. But with this, you can move them together. Just put it on. I'm doing this, not looking at it. There it goes. So the one on the other side fits the other way. So there you go. You see how this adapter makes it to where you can put these jaws side by side, and they won't have to be separated like that by this middle piece there. The adapters make it to where it slides over the middle piece and allows the jaws to be together. So that's a great little adapter right there, see? Then if you got a shorter bladed knife, or you just want your knife to be, you know, right there in one clamp, which is fine, and then sharpen it, flip it, do whatever, right? So you can do that. And let me throw it on the table. Of course, I didn't get any of this locked down, but the screws go in behind it and make it to where you can do that. That's great. Okay, now I understand what the those adapter brackets were for. And on the next video, we're gonna sharpen some knives. So stay tuned.